English podcast for you.
Hello and welcome. I am so happy to see you here again. You are listening to English Podcast for You, the place where you can practice English and just breathe. I'm Clara.
And I'm Evan. Thank you for joining us. Maybe you just finished your job, or maybe you are on your way there. Wherever you are, we are glad you're a part of our family today.
If you find these stories helpful, please feel free to follow or subscribe. It's a gentle way to stay connected with us.
Yeah, no pressure. This is your time to relax. Just push the world away for a few minutes and stay with us. Clara, do you ever have that moment at 5 p.m. when you look at your computer, then you look at your coffee cup, and you realize you don't even remember your own name?
Yes, Evan. I call that the work fog. You've been staring at a screen for so long that everything feels a bit blurry.
Exactly. Yesterday, I was so tired after work that I tried to unlock my front door with my car keys. I stood there for 2 minutes, pressing the button and wondering why the house wouldn't beep.
Oh, Evan, that is a classic. It's like your brain is still sitting at your desk, even though your body is at home.
It's a strange feeling. You want to be a person again, but you still feel like a worker.
I think we all feel that way sometimes. We give so much energy to our jobs that we have nothing left for ourselves at the end of the day. If you are feeling like Evan's car key moment right now, don't worry. This is a safe space.
You don't need to be a worker here. You don't need to be a student either. You don't need to worry about grammar or perfect sentences.
We are going to speak slowly and naturally. If a word is new, just let it pass. Your brain is very smart. It will pick up the meaning while you listen to our voices.
Just let our conversation be the background to your rest. No tests, no stress. Just two friends talking about the things we do every day. Let's just lean back and enjoy.
So today we are talking about our work life. We spend so many hours of our lives at a desk, in a shop, or in a classroom. It is a huge part of who we are.
It really is. Sometimes I feel like I spend more time with my computer than I do with my own family. That's a bit sad when you think about it, isn't it?
It can be, but that is why it is so important to talk about it. When we talk about our workday, we aren't just talking about tasks. We're talking about our energy.
And our emotions. Because work isn't just doing things, it's feeling things while you do them.
Exactly, and that leads me to our one big question for today. I want you to think about this while you listen to us. The question is a good workday a day where you did a lot of work or a day where you felt good?
Wow, that's a deep one, Clara. Most people think a good day is when the to-do list is finished. But sometimes I finish my list and I still feel terrible.
Right, and sometimes we don't finish the list, but we had a great conversation with a colleague, or we helped someone, and we go home feeling happy.
So is it about quantity or quality? That's what we're going to explore. We want to help you find the words to describe your own day, the busy parts, the tired parts, and the good parts.
Let's look at some of the words we use when the day starts to get fast. Evan, how was your Monday morning this week?
Oh, Clara, it was hectic, truly hectic.
Hectic. That's a powerful word. For our listeners, hectic means more than just busy. It means things are moving very fast, maybe a little bit chaotic. There are many things happening at the same time.
Exactly. The phone was ringing, my boss was asking for a file, and I realized I forgot to drink my coffee. When a morning is hectic, I feel like I'm running, even when I'm sitting down.
I understand. I feel hectic when I have 3 classes in a row and no time to even get a glass of water. In those moments, I feel like I'm swamped.
Swamped. I love that image. It's like being in a swamp. The water and the mud are up to your neck. You have so much work that you can't move easily.
Yes, you are under the work. You can say, I am swamped with emails, or I am swamped with chores at home. It means you have too much.
When I am swamped, it is very hard to be productive.
That's an important word, productive. It means you are getting things done. You are making progress.
Some days I'm at my desk for 8 hours, but I don't feel productive. I'm just clicking buttons. But other days I work for 2 hours and I finish a big project. That is a productive feeling.
It's a great feeling. It makes you feel like you are moving forward. But Evan, even after a productive day, how do you feel when you finally leave the office?
Honestly, I feel drained.
Drained, like a bathtub when you pull the plug and all the water goes away?
Exactly. My energy is at zero. I have no more battery left. I am not just tired, I am drained. I don't want to talk. I don't want to cook. I just want to sit.
We have all been there, and that is why we need to learn how to wind down.
To wind down, that sounds like a clock slowing down.
It is. It's the process of moving from work Evan back to home Evan. It's what you do to relax. For me, I wind down by listening to music or watering my plants. It helps the drained feeling go away slowly.
I think I wind down by staring at the wall for 10 minutes. It's not very exciting, but it works for me. I have a story about a day that was both hectic and very, very strange. It happened last month. I arrived at work and I was already feeling swamped. I had a big presentation at 9 a.m. I was carrying my laptop, my coffee, and a big box of donuts for my team.
You are a good colleague, Evan. Everyone loves the person with the donuts.
They do, but the universe had a different plan. I got into the elevator, the doors closed, and then clunk, it stopped between the 4th and 5th floor.
Oh no, were you alone?
No, I was with one other person, a man I didn't know. He looked very serious. He was wearing a very expensive suit. I felt very under pressure because I was going to be late for my meeting. I was so frustrated.
That is a very hectic start to the day. What did you do?
Well, we were stuck for an hour. At first, it was very quiet, but then I realized something. I had a box of donuts, and I was hungry.
Did you share them with the serious man?
I did. I said, "Do you want a chocolate donut?" He looked at me, he looked at the donut, and then he started to laugh. We sat on the floor of the elevator eating donuts and talking about our lives.
That is amazing. So you weren't being productive in the office, but you were being human.
Exactly. When the doors finally opened, I was very late. I was drained from the stress, but I was also happy. I made a new friend. It turns out that man was actually the CEO of a different company on the 10th floor.
No way.
Yes, my hectic morning turned into a very strange, slow morning. When I finally got to my desk, I had to wind down from the excitement.
It just shows that even when you are swamped or things are unexpected, there's always a way to find a human moment.
True, I didn't finish my reports that day, but I felt very proud of my donut diplomacy.
Evan, your story about the elevator and the donuts is so perfect. It reminds me that even on a hectic day, we can choose how we react.
It's true. I could have spent that hour shouting at the door or feeling drained by anger, but instead I chose to wind down right there in the elevator.
To our listeners, I want you to take a moment now to look back at your last few workdays. Maybe you felt swamped. Maybe you felt like you were drowning in tasks and emails.
We want you to know that it is okay to feel that way. You are not a machine. You are a person, and people have limits.
Sometimes the world tells us we must be productive every single minute. If we aren't doing, we feel like we are failing. But that is not true.
Right. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is stop, take a breath, protect your energy.
I want to pivot now to turn our hearts toward a better feeling. Think about the last time you felt proud at work, not because you made a lot of money, but because you did something well.
Maybe it was a small email you wrote in English. Maybe you understood a joke a colleague made. Or maybe you just arrived on time even though you were feeling drained.
Those are the moments that matter. We often focus on the hectic noise, but we forget the quiet wins.
If you are listening right now and you are feeling under pressure, I want you to imagine you're in that elevator with me. The doors are closed. The world is outside. For these few minutes, you don't have to do anything.
You are safe here. Your English is enough. Your effort is enough. You're allowed to be tired. You're allowed to wind down. Now, let's talk about a small tool you can use when your day feels too heavy. We call it the transition ritual.
That sounds very fancy, Clara. Is it difficult?
Not at all. A ritual is just a small action you do every time to signal a change. We need a ritual to help us move from being swamped at work to being relaxed at home.
Oh, I see. It's like a bridge. It helps us wind down properly.
Exactly. Many people carry their work stress into their living room. They're physically at home, but their mind is still in a hectic meeting.
That's me. I'm eating dinner, but I'm thinking about an email I didn't send. I feel drained because I never truly stop working.
So, here's your micro action. Pick one small thing you do the moment you finish work. It could be changing your clothes, like we talked about before, or it could be washing your hands.
Washing my hands?
Yes, imagine you're washing away the hectic energy of the day. As the water runs over your hands, say to yourself in English, "The workday is finished. I am home now."
I like that. It's a physical way to deal with the stress. It's like a reset button for the brain.
It really is. It helps you stop feeling swamped by the past and helps you stay present in the now. If you do this every day, your brain learns that the water means peace.
And because we say the sentence in English, we're training our English brain to be the calm brain.
Precisely. It's a very small win, but it has a big result. You will feel more relieved and less drained by the time you sit down for dinner. We are at the end of our journey today. Let's do a quick language loop to keep these words in our hearts.
Let's do it. First, we had hectic. Use this when the day is fast and chaotic.
Then we had productive. Use this when you feel good because you got things done.
We also had drained. Use this when your energy battery is at 0%.
And our phrase is to be swamped for when you have too much work, and to wind down for when you're slowing your mind after a long day.
These words are yours now. You can use them to tell your story.
To our listeners, we want to hear from you. What is your favorite way to wind down after a hectic day? Do you listen to music? Do you go for a walk? Do you play with your pet?
Tell us in the comments. We love reading about your lives. It makes us feel like we're all together in one big global office.
If you enjoyed this time with us, please subscribe. It helps us keep this safe space open for everyone.
You did an amazing job today. You listened to English for a long time, and that is a huge, productive win.
Go now and find a way to relax. You deserve it. We will be here for you next time.
Stay calm, keep practicing, and we'll talk soon.
Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.